Hey guys, Matt from Total MTG here. First of all, let me say sorry that it's a bit late tonight. I'm having to record this late. I meant to record it when I come home lunchtime from my break from work, but I left my keys at home and was locked out. So I've literally only just managed to get back in. So I've got the deck all ready though. So let's start off with the deck this week. It's a standard deck. If you remember before Kaladesh come out, I did a deck tech on, Return of the Red. Trying to get red to make a bit of a comeback. So what I've done here is made a red deck on a bit of a budget. It's a $26 deck. It was priced up at $26 from Star City Games when I made the deck. I don't think it's changed very much for now. There is a slight change that you can make to it, which makes it a little bit more expensive. But I will tell about that when it's just to do with the lands. But I will say about that when I come to it. So let's get to the first creature. From the new set of Kaladesh, a Bomat Courier. Cost 1, it's a 1/1 with haste. When it attacks, you exile the top card of your library face down. You can't look at it. You pay 1 red, discard your hand, sacrifice the Bomat, and you get to put all those cards into your owner's hand, which is obviously us. I think this is it's hasty, it's very fun. It's going to help a bit later. It might get rid of some good cards, but, we've got a definite chance of getting them back when we've got no cards in hand. We could discard our hand, sacrifice this, and basically get a handful of cards. So, yeah, I think it's it's definitely worth trying. I want to give it a try. Anyway, I really like Bomat Courier. It's going to run a full play set of them. The next card that I'm waiting to come through order, but you should see on the screen now, which is a Lupine Prototype. It's a 5/5 for 2. It can't attack or block unless a player has no cards in their hand. So it could be our opponent or it could be us. Red decks, unless we're doing what we just said with the Bomat, we could run out of cards. But I'm also using, it's a good 2-drop, and I'm using it, to fuel the crew on a couple of vehicles that we've got on the deck as well. It'll be able to crew them. If nothing else, it will be able to crew the cards that we need. So Lupine will be good for that if nothing else. And, it's still a 5/5 for 2. If we've got no cards in hand, we'd be able to attack with it, So that'd be pretty sweet as well. So we get to our next creature, which is another 4 of, is a Speedway Fanatic. Also helps with crewing as well. When it has haste, when it Fanatic crew a vehicle, that vehicle gains haste. So it can give, we've got a couple of vehicles in there, can give them both haste. One of them already has haste already, but the other one doesn't. So, but this could always help us as well. And it's still a 2/1 with haste, so we can attack with it straight as well. And that's a lovely foily one there. Next creature is a 2 of. Gets us a lot of energy counters, this. When Ether Torch Renegade enters the battlefield, you get 4 energy counters. You can pay 2 to deal 1 damage to target creature. Or you can tap for a lot to do 6 damage to target player. So, this gives us, it gives us energy counters that we can use. We've got Lathnu Helion in there that you'll see in a minute as well. That you have to sacrifice unless you pay 2 energy counters at the beginning of your end steps. So, this can work in conjunction with that. What I was talking about with the, this is a $26 deck. If you want to make it a bit more expensive, you can spend $14 on Ether Hubs, because that gives you energy counters as well. But that's, I'm showing this deck without the Ether Hubs, because that, it does make the deck a lot more expensive. But not really. I mean, standard $40 deck is not an expensive deck at all. It's the price of probably one Liliana, Last Hope. But, for $26, you can run your 20 mountains and just give it a go, basically. But, yeah, this is a pretty sweet card. Next one we have is a 3/3 with haste again. Brazen Scourge, just a vanilla 3/3 with haste. Double red and 1. Got to run 4 of them. Like I said, the Lathnu Helion from Kaladesh. 4/4 with haste, so if nothing else, you are going to attack with the 4/4 because you get 2 energy counters when you when it enters. At the beginning of your end step, you sacrifice it unless you pay them, so you're going to get a double attack, and hopefully we have some more energy counters as well from the Ether Torch. Maybe maybe want to up them a bit, and that's what I mean. I'll talk about the land as well. That's going to add in some more. And we got some, maybe we need a bit more energy, but I'm going to give it a try as it is and see how it goes anyway. So, like I said, we have a couple of vehicles. The first one is a Renegade Freighter that hopefully will be able to attack with haste. When Renegade Freighter attacks, it gets +1/1 and trample. The crew is only 2, so we could crew it with the Lupine. Or we could crew it, with hopefully the Speedway Fanatic. so that will give it a haste then. So we'll be attacking then with a 5/4 trample with haste, which is, you know, it's pretty sweet. It costs 3 to lay down first of all. And the other one as well that I played in draft the other day that was really fun, Oval Chaser Dragster. Cost 4, the crew is only 1, trample and haste 6/1, so obviously it can be blocked very easily, but it's still got trample and it's a big 6, you know, 6 power. So, you know, might be get the last bit of damage through, come in with attacks, attack with the team, and hopefully that will get the job done. So we get to our spells now. Little bit of card draw, Renegade Tablets, Renegade Tactics. Cost 1, it is a sorcery, but the target creature can't block this turn, which can be very good, you know, if we want to, like I said, attack with the Dragster and, you know, stop their big blocker and get through a bit of damage maybe. And it draws a card as well, so we've got 4 of them in the main. 4 also in the Sedentary Flow. Sorcery, 3 damage to target creature or player, which, you know, helps us against planeswalkers, annoying creatures, and we can do it to the dome as well. In the sideboard, I'm thinking about having Harness Lightning. You know, we could have it in the main, but because obviously it's got energy counters on theme. But, you know, I think in Sedentary Flow to start with, I'm going to give that a try first. And a 4 of Galvanic Bombardment. You know, the damage spell that hopefully gets better. It deals X damage plus the number of these in the graveyard. So it starts off with 2, goes 3, 4. So, you know, that's another bit of early removal for us as well. Like I said, you know, going to run 20 mountains. If you want to keep it at $24. If you want to up it a little bit, these are about $3.50 on Star City Games. So, you know, I use that as the price guide because, you know, a lot of our watchers, you know, go through them and, you know, obviously use that as a price guide. So you could ask, put in an Ether Hub for it. It costs you about $14. When it enters the battlefield, you get an energy counter. You can pay an energy counter to have 1 mana of any colour, or it can tap for colourless as well, which obviously we could use as well. But, you know, it does give you an energy counter. 4 of them, $14. The choice would be completely up to you. Like I said, in the sideboard's always obviously up for debate. I don't include the sideboard in the main. My sideboard is not, you know, it's not perfect yet, but, you know, the main board I'm quite happy with, which is, you know, like I said, $26. Harness Lightning, going to run maybe 4 of them. Weaver of Lightning, going to try some of them whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell. Weaver of Lightning deals 1 damage to target creature and opponent controls, and it, you know, helps us with flyers. Got reach. Magmatic Chasm, creatures without flying can't block. You know, nice little trick to come in. Reckless Bushwhacker, just a one-off, has haste, ends the battlefield. If Surge crosses the page, other creatures will get +1/+0 and gain haste, which will be pretty good with our creatures. You know, a lot of them do have haste already, but for the ones that don't, you know, this could be a nice little trick. Or thinking about maybe putting Collective Defiance in. You know, that's a nice, obviously one of the best red spells. And possibly some Savage Alliances. You know, Savage Alliances has a few modes, got Escalate. But yeah, like I say, that's all I've thought about for the sideboard at the moment. So any ideas on the sideboard, let me know. Anyway, guys, sorry the deck tech is a bit late this week, but I hope you enjoy this nice, cheap mono red deck with a few little vehicles. Hopefully I'll be able to give it a test over a few days, see how good it is. And yeah, it's a cheap deck that hopefully everyone will be able to afford, and everyone but me, you know, if they want to get into a nice, cheap standard deck, this is how you start. And then, you know, just build it out with better creatures as you go along, basically. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Cheers, guys.